Happy New Year, Kyle.
Happy New Year, Doobie.
Happy New Year to everyone else. This is our first show of the year, right? Yeah.
Yes, in fact, I almost put the wrong year on the thumbnail because I forgot to change that part of it.
It's going to happen many, many times. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another edition of the Disney Morning Show, the first one of 2026. Kyle, you know what's amazing? We have yet to miss a scheduled show this year.
There you go. Very impressive.
Pretty amazing. Let's say some quick hellos to our regulars out there. Fred Ramirez, top of the morning to you. My weekend was okay. Okay. Hello, Tara Spahn.
They're in the thumbnail.
Yeah, I'm just trying to read. I can't. Ulises Torres 65. All right. Hi, Gio. Happy fun day to you. Hi, Gio's mom. How are you doing? I like the H and Y. I saw that earlier. That's pretty cool. Terrace Bond, if your power is out, I'm very sad. Do not waste your battery watching the show. Trust me, you have better things to save that power for. All right, let's get started the way we do every year with every day and year
of the year.
All right. When last we checked the stock price, it was at 113.73. I have heard tale that the market has been booming this morning. So let's see what it's done for Disney. 114.95, up $3 on the day. Go Disney, go. Riding the wave. All right. Let's continue.
Breaking news.
Just thought I'd hear it.
Looked at the sheet
Sorry.
What it was.
Okay.
Also, hotel Wi-Fi. We might have a couple little.
You're good news, so far. Really solid.
Disneyland Handcrafted. It's a new documentary from Leslie Iwerks about leading up to the opening of Disneyland and all that crazy construction timeline that they had. We knew it was going to debut this month. Now we know exactly when. January 22nd. You can watch it not only on Disney Plus, but also on the Disney YouTube channel. So you can freeload it. So get ready. January 22nd. Disneyland Handcrafted. Are you looking forward to this, Doobie?
I am looking forward to this. Yes. I'm undecided on how to watch it though. Should I watch it on Disney Plus or the Disney YouTube channel?
I know you have YouTube Premium. If you don't have YouTube Premium and you have Disney Plus, probably do Disney Plus. If you have YouTube Premium, then go ahead and do YouTube, especially if you have Disney with ads.
I was going to say, some people have Disney with ads too. So either way,
I think the ad breaks would be less aggressive on Disney Plus than YouTube, but that'd be a fascinating comparison.
I don't know. I'm surprised more people don't have YouTube Premium. I mean, not to sound, but it's not that much money, and the YouTube ads
especially
are
with
so
the
annoying.
Now, that's what I have. It's like $8 a month, and you get no ads.
Spoke too soon.
Take away all the ads.
Gio saying Kyle's a little low. I believe we have the ability to. That's not it. To change that now. I thought we could adjust our own. You know what I'm saying? But I don't see it.
I'll see.
So I know you can adjust it on your end, but I thought we could adjust relative volume. Anyway, if you have the ability to make your mic a little louder, that'd be nice. We do have a comment here. Disneyland Handcrafted sounds like an adult beverage. It is an odd name for a television show. I don't disagree with that. Okay, next up is.
How do I turn it up? Where do I go to turn it up?
Go to settings, audio, and you don't have the option there, so never mind. All right.
Sorry,
so Kyle,
I'll just talk loud. No.
Maybe I'll just talk louder when I do things.
Oh no, Cool Kids Summer actually. Cool Kids Summer is coming back. We already knew that, but we've got some more details on it, including the return of the free water park benefit for hotel guests. Last year, you got to go any day of the year on your check-in day, assuming that they were open. You got to go to the water park for free. Next year, it's just going to be during the summer, and now we know exactly when, May 26th through September 8th. That'll be the same days as Cool Kids Summer 2026. So as a reminder, when you check in at your Disney hotel, that day you get a free water park admission. We also got news that Goofy Corps is returning to Epcot. And there's going to be Toy Story pals at the Diamond Horseshoe for what sounds like a show called Jesse's Roundup at the Diamond Horseshoe. So they're actually going to be doing something there instead of just
making a restaurant. I like the free water park benefit. you don't complain about free. But the day you check in is just it's nice if you're early and you don't want to waste a park day. It's nice, but for a lot of people, they intentionally arrive late because they know check-in is late, and they just want to get to their hotel, go to sleep, and do the next day. And I just don't. I don't know. I think they could do better.
You could do better. Well, they're enticing you to come earlier. That's exactly what they're saying. Is come earlier, go to the park
Well,
and
no,
do
first you
your
have to go to the
bags.
hotel because you got your bags. So you got to go to your
Yep.
hotel first so you can drop off your bags and check in, and then you gotta then get to the water park, which is only open till typically 5. Um, and there's no Magical Express to get to your hotel, so you gotta pay. I just feel like this, along with the 1 day of early entry or whatever they did for that, no 1 day lightning lane instead of every day of your stay. I just think they could do better. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Starting off the year positive.
Adventures by Disney. They have a popular Rhine River cruise, and they are making some changes to it for 2027, including now you'll get to go stroll through a village in France that helped inspire Beauty and the Beast, and also get a Beauty and the Beast inspired dinner. They're also offering more flexibility in Amsterdam, so you'll have some different options there, and some other changes you can check out over on the site. But bookings for pre-booking, so the pre-order booking period starting January 8th for the fancy people, like I think the first one is people who have been on 3 or more Adventures by Disney, then anyone who's ever taken Adventures by Disney, and then some other affinity things before you get to general bookings on January 13th. And we'll probably talk more about this. We're expecting to have Becky from Mouse Fan Travel on tomorrow to talk about this and some of the new promotions that they're launching for Cool Kids Summer. So hopefully we'll have that tomorrow.
All right. TV Critics Awards were yesterday. Actually, no, wrong. Critics' Choice Awards, not just TV. The Critics' Choice Awards were yesterday, and Disney had 3 winners. First up, they had Jimmy Kimmel Live won Best Talk Show, which was probably the biggest not surprise of the day. Janelle James from Abbott Elementary, the principal, she won Best Supporting Actress. And Avatar Fire and Ash won Best Visual Effects. Some of my other happy to see winners were Rhea Seehorn winning Best Actress for Pluribus. How far along are you in Pluribus now, Kyle?
4.
4. It only gets better, in my opinion. So yes, she so deserves it. Incredible role. And then Adolescence, which was easily the best piece of entertainment's a weird word. The best thing produced last year, Adolescence, the miniseries on Netflix, won 4 awards. Glad to see it getting love, even though it happened earlier in the year, could easily be forgotten. Including young Owen Cooper, who played the kid in Adolescence, his first acting role ever. Oh my goodness, he carried that whole thing, and he deservedly won a supporting actor role for the Critics' Choice Awards. Hey,
I figured out how
and
to adjust my mic, so let me know if
uh,
it's any better or if I need to go louder.
I have heard on the DL that your mic is fine now, so we're good. Okay.
On the
Hi.
DL, I didn't speak after I adjusted.
Before you even adjusted it, they said you were fine. So.
Oh, okay. Well, let me know if I'm too loud now.
And hello, Nikki B. Nice to see you here. And then speaking of Avatar, it has crossed a milestone. In 18 days after its release, it has crossed the $1 billion worldwide box office. 306 million of that is domestic, 777 is international. By comparison, The Way of Water did it in 14 days. This Fire and Ash took 18 days. And the original Avatar, which was way back in 2009, so stuff was cheaper, did it in only 17 days. So that's a little behind schedule, but still, no one's complaining about 18 days, $1 billion. This is Disney's third film of 2025 to reach $1 billion. It will be the last. And following Lilo and Stitch and Zootopia 2.
Do we have a question for you?
Mm-hmm.
Of all the cities in Southern California, where would you rank Alhambra? Well, maybe it would be a little bit higher because Gallery Nucleus in Alhambra, California, is holding a special Art of Zootopia 2 panel and book signing later this month. This is going to be happening on January 25th from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. Pacific time, of course. And this is free with a RSVP. So I don't know if it's already full or not, but RSVP, there will be standby in case there are no shows. But there's going to be a panel the head of story, the associate production design, the art director for environments, and other people who had a role in it. And there's a book if you purchase wherever books are sold. So if you happen to be in the Alhambra area, you can go to Gallery Nucleus, which always has cool stuff. It's worth following them online. They have lots of Disney stuff throughout the year usually.
Oh, cool. Alhambra. I've always called them Alhambra. I bet you're right.
I don't know which it is. I know if I don't call it Nevada, don't call it Nevada, they'll get mad at you. So maybe it's the same with Alhambra, and I just made people mad. Anyway, Dick Clark's New Year's Rockin' Eve with Ryan Seacrest was the #1 entertainment broadcast for New Year's Eve, and ratings were up. By midnight, they had 30 million people. There was 34 million people across the night. And so show is going strong years after Dick Clark stopped hosting it. Ryan's been filling in ever since, and apparently is doing a good job.
Paul Rudd. Don't know why I said him. Conan O'Brien. I mean, he was on the podcast too, but this is about Conan O'Brien. He needs a friend. He was interviewing Paul Rudd on his podcast, and they talked about how Conan O'Brien recently recording his role as Smarty Pants in the upcoming film Toy Story 5. He plays a potty training device for younger kids, which is interesting that we point out for younger kids. I'm not sure who else needs a potty training device, but maybe Tony knows something I don't, who I believe wrote this article. He also shared that whenever he went in to record, his assistant David Hopping would join, but would be made to wear a bucket on his head with a frowny face drawn on so he could not hear or see what was happening. Do you think that is humor or truth?
Probably a mix of both.
Okay. And he also said that he shared that hearing Tom Hanks and Tim Allen dialogue as Woody and Buzz in his ears and his new recordings being part of that was surreal. I can only imagine. So reminds me of, never mind. Go ahead. It's still me, actually.
Story too.
Over at Walt Disney World, we've got 2 pretty cool new items inspired by It's a Small World. First, we've got this new candle featuring the iconic Mary Blair style design from the attraction. The cover of the candle is the iconic clock face, and then it has a fresh citrus scent, and it retails for $44.99. And we have the latest edition of Disney Parks Pez dispensers. This features the previous ones are the Hatbox Ghost, Figment, Cinderella, and more. This one is the Small World clock face atop a teal container marked with the Disney Parks logo, and this is only $4.49.
Very cool, much more affordable. But what's less affordable are these new Brooks shoes. These are coming in time for the Walt Disney World Marathon weekend. And there's some new and returning designs. First, we have a redesigned Mickey Mouse, or believed to be a redesigned Mickey Mouse shoe that will be available. There's also a pair inspired by Walt Disney World itself with a Cinderella castle on the back heel there. There's also Chip and Dale Ghost 17s. Very cute. I like how one tab is red and the other is black. That is very clever. And then Stitch ones that we saw return from last year are going to be available. And they also have some lace badges that you can purchase for the different distances and challenges. So those will be available during Marathon Weekend, which I believe starts in just a couple of days for the Health and Fitness Expo. Of those, I think I'd get the Chip and Dale. $170 though, so good luck with that. Disneyland Resort, new novelty items. They never stop. Jiminy Cricket Supper is coming. This is going to be $27.79, available at various locations across the resort starting January 8th. Also on that day, there'll be a new Disneyland 70th Anniversary Mad Tea Party Teacups Bottle Topper. This is also available at various places, but different ones from the Sipper, and this looks like it'll be $8.99 plus tax. So look forward to those at the Disneyland Resort for all of your novelty needs. I almost hit the back button. That was scary.
Time to update that again.
I know. I stuck with the holiday one today. I was like, I don't know which is. It's probably better than Ice Age.
All right. So we are looking at the top 10 on Disney Plus right now. And we've got Avatar leading the way. The Way of Water is first. The original Avatar is second. Percy Jackson and the Olympians. The recent Nat Geo release, Cheetahs Up Close. We move on to Fantastic Four, First Steps. Really good movie. Some Taylor Swift stuff. Freakier Friday, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, Zootopia Plus,
Oh,
and
interesting.
Curse of the Black Pearl.
People just discovering Zootopia Plus existed.
Probably so. I wonder why Curse of the Black Pearl jumped up in there.
I don't know. Because it's easily the best one.
There's always a reason. It's certainly the shortest.
Well, going around LP, there's a brand new episode of the Laughing Place On Balance podcast kicking off season 2, episode 26. We spoke with Stephen Hall, who wrote a new book about the Upjohn Pharmacy at Disneyland and really told us his whole story about how he stumbled into becoming, I'll say, expert on the subject. So it's a really interesting interview. You should go ahead and listen to that on anywhere you get podcasts, or just go to Laughing Place and listen. Sure.
Can you just give me a little bit of insight of how one shop on Main Street turns into a book?
Because they apparently somehow stuff from the Upjohn Pharmacy ended up at the University of Arizona at a museum of pharmacology, and that's how he had a project. We have all these boxes of stuff from Disneyland, go figure it out. And as he dug through that, he did research to create this exhibit and then turned that into a book.
All right.
That's the short version. His version is much more exciting. Go listen to the podcast.
No, that helped me want to listen even more. Okay.
Good. I don't remember if I put this on here before, but Mike talked about everything coming to Star Wars in 2026 that we know of, and him being the expert shares some thoughts on that. So you can go ahead and check that out over on Laughing Place. And then Rebecca was celebrating the continuation of TGL Season 2, and more importantly, the launch of an in-person mascot they have for the Boston Common, not bullfrogs, it's ball frogs, right? You're not the expert? You didn't watch this? You don't know everything TGL?
No, I don't. My wife does.
Well, it's the ball frogs, I believe. So she was excited about that and just sharing more excitement about TGL, which is available on ESPN platforms.
It says ball frogs. I can't imagine she typoed it 3 times. So yes.
I don't think she did either. That's why I just wanted to point out that it is not indeed bullfrogs.
It is the ball frogs. Thank you very much.
Very nice.
And the rest.
Right, our own Mike Celestino was over at the El Capitan Theater recently to see Zootopia 2. And so he was kind enough to document the occasion where they have tons of cool stuff.
Did you see that? Did you read that marquee?
No, I'm sorry.
Go back to the marquee.
It's there. Oh, I'm sorry. I did see this, and I have it in my notes too. The El Hopitan Theater, because Zootopia just loves titles that don't roll off the tongue.
That's not the best pun, but I appreciate the effort nonetheless.
Is it better than Zootopia? Better together?
Yes, 100%.
So he took some pictures of all the stuff they have inside for Zootopia 2. They have some cool picture spots and such. He also got a full video of the pre-show live show they have there, featuring Nick Wilde and Judy Hopps. You can go check that out. And he then went down to the lower level and got pictures of the Avatar Fire and Ash exhibit they have down there, which is kind of cool. Went next door to the shop and got some merchandise pictures. So Mike Celestino doing a solid job covering this at the El Hopitan Theater.
The world famous El Hopitan. Well, the Tron Identity program that used to be at Magic Kingdom. You might remember that not too long ago they were offering 50% off discounts. Well, now it is closed entirely. Guess it was not as popular as one might hope. So if you wanted to turn yourself into a Tron figure, I'm sorry to say you'll have to do it somewhere else. And I don't know where that place would be, but that is no longer.
Much like the film itself. Not as popular as some might hope. But you can see it soon on Disney Plus and make your own decision.
The attraction still does well.
That's true. Over at Typhoon Lagoon, they have increased the prices of their rentals for their Beachcomber, Deluxe Beachcomber, and Premium Beachcomber shacks. Basically, all of them went up about $50 from their low to their high, although previously they were priced as a regular and a peak day. Now it's just given as a range, so perhaps there will be more dynamic pricing on those. Umbrella rentals have also gone up $10 No, I'm sorry. $10. The high on those has gone up $10. The low is still only $49. If you're not familiar with these are they're not cabanas. You can see a picture of them there. They're protected areas where you have an attendant, private lockers, cold water, soft drinks, and as you go up in tier, you get other cool amenities like dining tables, television, power. So if you want a bougie day at Typhoon Lagoon, it's going to cost you a little bit more money.
Exactly. All right, Doobie. On this day in 1946, an actress was born. She apparently starred in the Disney Channel movie Northern Lights and was in Finding Dory, and then Touchstone-wise, she was in Father of the Bride. And I'll give you a big hint, she passed away just a few months ago.
Oh, dang. I don't know.
Diane Keaton.
I almost said Diane Keaton, except I didn't think she was dead. I missed her death. Sorry. Missed you, Diane.
She passed away in October of last year. On this day in 1975, an actor was born. He has a voice in the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
The voice of Iron Man helper?
No.
Oh, it's got to be Bradley Cooper.
It is Bradley Cooper. I was 100% convinced you were going to say Vin Diesel, and I was going to say no, the other one, but you did it, Doobie. On this day in 1996, the Walt Disney Company merged with this company.
96?
Mm-hmm.
ABC?
Capital Cities ABC, that is correct. And finally, on this day in 2020, an attraction at Walt Disney Studios Park closed to make way for the greatest Disney attraction of all time.
At which park? Studios Park?
Walt Disney Studios Park in Paris.
Oh, in Paris. Oh, would that be, I was thinking in Florida, would that be the Catastrophe Canyon?
Catastrophe Canyon is now Cars Catastrophe Canyon and is still there, but the Studio Tram Tour that encompassed it closed to make way for Cars Road Trip, of course, the greatest Disney attraction of all time.
Disney attraction of all time. Best decision I've ever made in a theme park was doing that over the Alice in Wonderland show.
Do we have Sorcerers?
We can close out the year on Sorcerers.
All right.
So yeah, Sorcerer's streak ended last week, and we have a not surprise winner as Jeremy Parker is back on top after one season not winning. What the heck is your secret, Jeremy Parker? I really would love. These are not like, some of these are just coin tosses. You have a way. Anyway, Jeremy Parker wins again. Luke Manning in second place. Gio, Unknown Platypus, and Nikki B. Our feature player was Bill. We will be, of course, Jeremy once again wins in an edition of WW Magazine. We will pick someone else to win another. It's not edition, episode. What's the single?
Issue?
Thank you very much. Oh my goodness. Issue.
Starts with an E. No,
another issue of WW Magazine. So we'll be doing that later in the week, announcing that as well as starting our new season later in the week. So thank you for playing Sorcerer's Streak again. Jeremy, even a robot. How does a robot do it? I don't get it. To the point where, like, do I have a bug in my program somewhere and he's able to? So anyway.
exploit it.
Way to go, Jeremy Parker. Congratulations again.
That's all we have. Somehow we blew through that with 6 minutes till 10 o'clock.
Yeah. It's all right. We're done. We're done. We don't have to keep to a time schedule.
No, I know. I'm just saying. I'm surprised. I felt like it was, not a ton of news at the beginning of the year, but it seems to be picking up today. We got lots of stuff, more on Cool Kids Summer coming that you can check out on the site. And then we have the Disneyland Handcrafted announcement that we talked about earlier. And like I said, we're expecting, hopefully, have Becky on tomorrow from Mouse and Travel to give us a rundown of some various news in the travel industry and offers you could take advantage of if you're visiting Walt Disney World and beyond.
And now for Kyle. Well, first it's meeting time, but then it's Vegas time. What you got planned, Kyle?
Today I'm moving rooms. That's my big mission for the day. There is a Lego group announcement from CES that starts in 5 minutes, but I'm doing this, so we're just going to keep afar. I don't know if they'll announce anything Disney, but I'm keeping an eye on that. But then we have some Disney advertising things in the next couple of days, so I know Wednesday I'm going to be out because I'll be listening to people talk about advertising tech for Disney.
Whew.
And then the rest of the time I'll be exploring and shooting a new Laughing Place on location, which I shot the intro on my balcony. So hopefully that comes out okay.
Will that include a ride in the tunnels of Las Vegas?
It did last time. I can't completely repeat myself, but we'll see.
Fine. Monorail? Did you do monorail last time?
I did the monorail last time too. Yeah, you should probably maybe everyone go rewatch that from last year, and it'll probably be.
All right.
I did bring my pitch for this was like, well, maybe I could use some different tech to shoot it. So maybe I'll buy some of those meta glasses. And then I remembered that would require me to purchase meta glasses. So instead, I busted out my old Snapchat spectacles camera glasses. So I'm going to shoot part of it on that instead.
That's a great idea.
Glorious 480p or whatever it is. We'll find out. No, it's better than that. But
That's cool. I like that. Well, something to look forward to. Thank you for joining us today. We will be back tomorrow with another edition of the Disney Morning Show. Until then, bye-bye.
bye.